If there's one place in China that has mountains, basins, deserts, glaciers, canyons, grasslands, and lakes, it has to be Xinjiang. Once a difficult Silk Road journey, today it's an easy drive through breathtaking scenery. Standing here, I finally understand why this land has inspired so much poetry. Every mountain, every valley, and every gust of wind feels timeless. I'm at Baisha Lake on the Pamir Plateau. The deep blue water sits beside rolling white sand dunes at an elevation of 3,300 meters. Surrounding us in every direction are snow-capped peaks rising over 6,000 and even 7,000 meters. It wasn't easy to drive here, but this is the best way to experience Baisha Lake. As we follow the lakeside road, Baisha Lake is constantly on our left or straight ahead. The road winds around the shoreline, and the views are absolutely spectacular. Most people drive the south side of the lake, but I highly recommend the north shore. Only then do you truly appreciate what it's like driving across the Pamir Plateau, surrounded by peaks over 6,000 and 7,000 meters high. We're driving the all-new Voyah M9 in its silver blue two-tone finish. It matches Baisha Lake perfectly, with the blue water, white snow, and clouds reflected by the blue and beige interior. The two-tone paint also gives it a true flagship presence. Driving through scenery like this really feels like a grand touring adventure. This drive takes us from Kashgar to Baisha Lake, climbing from about 1,200 meters to over 3,000 meters. The range-extended powertrain has been incredibly smooth, and even with a low battery, it still delivers strong performance. Driving an EV at high altitude is surprisingly enjoyable. People say Xinjiang gives you an overwhelming sense of scale, and it's absolutely true. When those towering snow-capped mountains are right beside you, it's an unforgettable feeling. Now we're getting to the best part of the route. A road trip isn't about playing it safe, it's about finding places most people never get to see. We're heading farther toward Baisha Lake. Shaoyi, raise the suspension to its highest setting. This road has some big dips and bumps, so the extra ground clearance will help us get through without scraping. Wow! Let's stop here and take in a completely different view of Baisha Lake. The name Baisha Lake says it all. One side is white sand dunes, the other is the lake itself. The sand is incredibly fine, and if you look closely, you'll notice it's all shaped by the wind. Over countless years, the wind has carried the sand here to form these dunes. Walk to where the dunes meet the water, and it becomes hard to tell where the sand ends and the lake begins. Together, they've created a remarkable quicksand lake. But that's only one reason Baisha Lake is considered the most beautiful lake on the Pamir Plateau. The other is its incredible setting. Surrounded on three sides by mountains, it's watched over by Muztagh Ata, Kongur, and Kongur Peak, three legendary peaks rising above 7,000 meters. This is a world of endless blue and white, where wind sweeps across the plateau day and night, composing a silent symphony of ice and snow. But don't think Xinjiang is all snow and glaciers. There's another side to it, one shaped by heat and fire. We're now on our way to the Tianshan Tomur Grand Canyon. It's about a 6-hour drive on smooth highways through vast stretches of open desert. With assisted driving handling most of the journey, it's much more relaxing. The sunlight here is incredibly strong, and sometimes it's hard to see clearly, but the new M9's 40 sensors keep a constant 360-degree watch around the vehicle. I'll relax in the rear. The zero-gravity seats integrate the seat belt, reposition you in a crash, and use built-in airbags for added safety. I've set the electrochromic glass to medium so you can still enjoy the desert scenery outside. Since I'll be relaxing back here, I can control everything with the removable rear touchscreen, including the tint level of every window. Let's close the sunshades too. With assisted driving taking care of the highway, the ride in the back is smooth and comfortable. The new M9 also adds an exclusive M9 mode. It intelligently adjusts the driving character based on the cabin camera and seat sensors. If you're driving alone, it leans toward a sportier setup for more driving enjoyment. But with passengers relaxing in the back like we are now, it prioritizes rear seat comfort, delivering smoother power, softer suspension, and an even more stable ride. Time to enjoy it. I'll turn on the massage seats, grab a drink, dim the windows, and let the car do the work. After 5 easy hours with assisted driving, we've arrived at the Tianshan Tomur Grand Canyon. Just look at these landscapes, it feels like driving straight into a world of fire. We're now deep inside the canyon. Doesn't this look like the surface of Mars? Known as China's Geological Museum, this place showcases Danxia, Yardong, Karst, and other remarkable landforms. People say this is one of China's most spectacular canyons. Let's switch into off-road mode. The suspension automatically raises to its highest setting, and the dual-motor all-wheel drive system continuously adjusts torque to match the terrain. The M9 also offers dedicated modes for slippery roads, snow, water crossings, and off-road driving. Just choose the appropriate mode, and the vehicle automatically optimizes suspension height, power delivery, and wheel torque. This trail isn't especially technical, but it's covered with loose rocks and deep ruts. Thanks to the dual-chamber air suspension, continuously variable dampers, and road preview system, the ride stays impressively smooth. Even at a brisk pace, the body remains composed, and the suspension can prepare for large bumps before you reach them. We've arrived at a place called Butterfly Valley. You might wonder why such a rugged, dry-looking landscape has that name. The canyon has dramatic elevation changes, and despite its arid appearance, it receives plenty of rainfall. During the rainy season, flash floods can surge through the valley like a raging river. During the rainy season, floodwaters rush downstream, and Butterfly Valley sits at the very end of the Tomur Grand Canyon. The water collects here, creating wetlands that attract countless butterflies, hence the name Butterfly Valley. Isn't it amazing? In a place carved by wind, water, and time into such rugged cliffs, life still finds a way to flourish with incredible beauty. Driving here, you're not only amazed by nature's craftsmanship, you can also see millions of years of Earth's history written across the landscape. Together, they form a silent symphony that leaves a lasting impression. The road stretches endlessly through these ancient canyons, while we continue moving forward, witnessing landscapes shaped over countless ages. Standing here today, it's impossible not to wonder if this is where history and the natural world truly come together.